Peace, peace. What up, y'all? Top of the top. It's your boy Fly Money. You're now in tune with top numero uno. We're gonna dive right into a few topics. Is COVID done? How about that? So everybody just basically moving on with their day to day and forgot about the last 2 years, so to speak. What happened? What changed? Is this COVID shit really government operated for some sort of population control? The theories, the subjects, the topics, they're all there. However, for those who live in, what do y'all think? See, this is what make us question our government. This is what makes us question overall. So now, it's back to business. Everybody's running rampant, trying to pay their bills, trying to fend for their own during COVID. What happened though? Just 8 months ago, the government was telling people if you got COVID, we gonna hold you down. We got a bag for you. Not nowhere in the history of time did I recall living the government handing out free cheese to the people. Now, I come from that era where they gave out free cheese for lunch. And it wasn't just the churches and whatnot. This was government funded, to keep lower minorities, lower income people in the rat infested traps that they was in. The ghetto. So now that COVID has come and so-called left, rest in peace to those. My condolences go out to those who suffered during COVID, those who had a family member, a relative, a loved one, a friend pass away during this COVID pandemic. I don't think nothing is funny about COVID at all. I got some real thoughts about COVID, where it came from. We all could blame, you know, Trump for something, but if Trump ain't closed them airports from Europe over in China when he did, shit would be way worse, much worse. Because in those countries, they don't even like to talk about COVID and whatnot. And when they do report it, so many people that done died, you won't even know they even existed. So that's another segue or theory rather into population control with COVID. Moving forward, now we back to big business. So they ain't giving out no more money, y'all. And the gas prices, Biden want to blame Russia because they're the second world's oil producer. I mean, give or take, had he had the friendship that Trump had with Putin, maybe Trump could have bought him off for a few more months or whatever. Or maybe this was a real ill plot where Putin told him, yo, soon as you up out of there, I'm going headstrong in over there for what I want, whatever he want over there. So that's the crisis right now. I think this summer, oh man, this summer gonna be like a whole mix of anarchy. And I hate to say that because here we got no more money coming in, no more free money coming in. So everybody, we back on spooky time, we back on spooky vibes. Everybody basically got to get back to fending for their own. And the problem is the youth. See, when you older and you mature, You want your kids to learn from you. But if you ain't learned from nobody, how your kids gonna learn? So now we got crime at an all-time high. Whether they got the mask on or mask off. It's green light season. And every and anybody, women, kids, you know, there's no rules to this no more where, oh, you only shoot at nighttime or, when I see you, I see you. Ain't no rules to engagement no more. These kids out here firing without a cause. So recently in the city where I'm at, out in PA, out in Renton, there's been a trend of double shootings, double homicides, whatever. And a friend of mine was like, yo, was this happening back in the day? And I'm like, yeah, it was happening back in the day. The thing about it was social media made you nobodies popular. You could get famous off of walking on a crate, acting like you funny. You could get famous off of trolling somebody's name. You could be famous just by being yourself. How about that? So now we got this violence in every major city, small city, and people looking for answers. Law enforcement, right? They took the funding away due to George Floyd, and they had right with the riots and all that in these other states. And every black American that has passed away due to social injustice and whatnot, right? But still, nothing was signed. Nothing was saying that you gonna be protected. Police kill people every day. People kill people every day. What's really changing? Everybody still after the almighty green dollar, and that's turning into credit now. You're not going to see money maybe 10, 15 years from now. The dollar is weakening. Inflation, yeah, it's rising. If you notice, food's up, rent's up, gas up. The basic essentials to live nowadays, everything has plummeted going up. What are we going to do? Some of us gonna say, you know what, I'm gonna keep stacking and I'm gonna keep, me and mine together. Yeah, that's the moral of it. But how do we come together and unite as a people? See, every other people, they got their own way of uniting. But when it come to black people, we the only people in this fucking country. We could get together for a little while, but we can't stay together. I see other people, other nationalities, of other ethnicities, they come in this country, and guess what? They strive because not only do they come together, but they stay together. You know, I could go on and on about my people. We need to do better. That's always been the trend. So if you're doing better because you're driving something, if you're doing better because you're wearing something, you doing better. Nah, you ain't doing better because nobody ain't thinking about what their kids gonna be doing 20 or 30 years from now. I sure wasn't worried about that. So my generation, yeah, we fell short when it comes to being raised. Here it is, women, they want to be their daughter's friend instead of their mothers. Here it is, guys, they want to be their son's friend instead of their father's. So here we have a great distraction and a great underlining of parent kid. You can't be the friend. It just ain't gonna work out like that. And if it do work out like that, it will not, then how can you be really equal with your child when you the one who brought them up? I'm just saying. Let me know what y'all think about this entire conversation, if any. That's my thoughts. I thought, I go on and build a little something and spark up a little conversation, open up some people mind, some people, thoughts and whatnot. I ain't gonna make this video too long. If you like, make sure y'all hit the like, subscribe button. It's your boy Fly Money. I'm out. Peace. Top numero uno. You already.